Hello everyone! In today's video, I'm going to be showing you how I created this sexy cut crease look on my hooded lids. If you want to see how this is done, then keep on watching. I'm going to start off with my base and foundation routine. I'm using my current favorite Tarte Rainforest of the Sea foundation over some color correction. I had already applied an orange tone base under my eyes to help neutralize the darkness, and a green base over any red areas to help even out the tone of my face. Next, I'm taking a concealer that matches my foundation to go over any dark spots that need a little extra coverage, and a concealer that is 1 or 2 shades lighter than my foundation to help brighten my under eyes. One tip that I have for concealers is to pat it in rather than sweeping it around or rubbing it in. 1, it will be much more gentle for the skin, and 2, it will help provide a fuller coverage. To give your face a flawless airbrushed look, or if you find that your foundation or concealer brush left streaks on your face, take a blending sponge and press it gently over the face. It will help pick up any excess product. Before setting my face with any powders, I'm going to use some cream contours. I'm drawing out where my cheekbones are on the sides of my face and on my jawline, to get rid of that double chin. I'm dotting the contour shade on my forehead to help my face look smaller overall, and contouring the sides of my nose to help my nose appear taller and slimmer. Using a light concealer or highlighter, I'm going to lighten the forehead, the nose bridge, the high points of the cheekbones, the cupid's bow, and the chin. I'm going to blend everything out, starting with a dark contour and working my way to the highlight. Blending always takes the most time, so just be patient with it and take your time. Now I'm going to bake my under eyes as well as right underneath my contour for a more defined look. I'm going to do my eyebrows as I wait for the powder to bake. I didn't really get a chance to fix up my eyebrows, so I'm just going to wing it and shape it the best I can. I'm applying a primer base to the eyelids to get them ready for eyeshadows. I'm going to be using the Gwen Stefani eye palette by Urban Decay. Starting with a blending shade that's tan or light brown, I'm going to blend that into the hollows of my eyes, and this will be the transition shade that will help blend the dark colors that will be applied later. Using a dark brown, I'm going to apply that to the outer V of the eyes, bringing that into the eye socket slightly. This doesn't have to be perfect because we'll be using concealer later on top of it. Going back into the blending shade, I'm going to blend out the dark brown. Really take your time with blending to create subtle, smooth transitions and add more color and blend more as you go until you reach the desired intensity. Back to the dark brown. I'm going to carve out my crease in the hollows of my eye. Try to keep the line thin, but it's okay if it's not perfect because we'll fix it up later with some concealer. My eyes look a whole lot bigger already. With a shader brush, I'm filling in the outer V area with a dark brown all the way up to the line I just previously drew. Again, I'm blending to soften the edges. Highlight the brow bones with a matte color. And this time with a clean, fluffy blending brush, I'm softening and blending everything together. Now I'm going to go in with some concealer and cover up any mistakes that I made and really carve out that eyelid area. This part takes a lot of precision and time because you don't want to cover up everything that you had previously done. I'm starting from the inner corners of my eye and slowly working the concealer outwards, focusing the coverage on the inner third. I'm going to gently blend the concealer with a dark brown of my outer V to create a smooth gradient transition. Next, I'm packing on a light shimmery shade on top of the concealer, which helps it adhere much better. Again, I'm really taking my time to make sure I can create a sharp line. After all that, I'm finally gently brushing off my setting powder and dusting the rest of my face with it. With a black liner, I'm going to line my upper lash line and wing it out towards the ends of my brows. Using a black pencil liner, I'm going to line my lower lash line and my waterline and smudge it out with a brush. To balance the darkness of my upper lids, I'm going to smoke out the lower lash line with the same dark brown shadow. Using a light shimmery shadow, I'm going to highlight my inner corners, then kick it up a notch by applying a sparkly liner to give it some more sparkle and glam. Curl the lashes and prep them for mascara. I'm just applying a quick thin coat to the upper and lower lashes before applying some false lashes. After getting those on, I'm going to bind the falsies with my real lashes to prevent them from separating. Moving on to the rest of the face, now comes the powder contour. I'm mainly just redefining the cheekbones and adding some blush to the cheeks. I really want this look to shine, so I'm going to highlight with something super sparkly and brush it onto the high points of my cheeks on top of the blush, down my nose bridge and my cupid's bow. Finishing off this look with the lips, I'm applying a matte rose pink liquid lipstick. Because the eyes are so neutral, feel free to change out the lip color for anything else. And that's the completed look. Not too difficult, right? But it's amazing what a big difference it makes for small eyes or hooded / monolids when doing a cut crease and carving out a new crease for the eyes. It really makes the eyes pop and look larger and very sultry. I hope you enjoyed this video.